All right, welcome back to the channel. This is BK Finance, where we talk about all things personal finance. I know it's been a long time since you've seen me, but I'm back. I'm back, and I'm better than better than ever, and gonna bring the content definitely with me. There is so much going on in this world when it comes to finance that I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Uh, the pundits or the real smart people are saying that we are about to go into a recession. I believe we are. I believe that we're definitely about to go through some hard times financially. And what I'm going to have on this video is I'm going to have two things that you need to do to start preparing, that you need to start doing to prepare yourself for economic hardship, because I do believe that we're going to have some hardship over, say, the next year and a half to 2 years. We might, and even longer. I don't know for sure. As you may know, the crypto market is collapsing right now. It's under 20,000. It's not been there in a long time. The stock market is definitely volatile and prices are down. People are losing money. So that's going on. People are saying also, and the professionals are saying, the pundits are saying that they think that real estate is the next actually part or aspect of our financial system to actually take a hit. And I believe that as well. I just believe that it's been a rough 2 years because of COVID, and there's a lot that needs to happen that's going to happen because of that. So we need to be prepared. This channel, and I need to get the content out there and teach the people. Teach the people. You need teach the people what they need to do, because most people are not financially literate. They're not financially literate and doing what they need to do. And that is my passion, to help people to actually learn finance, to learn how to budget, to learn how to invest, to learn how to save, to learn how to pay down debt. All those things. That's what this channel is about. And I'm going to get the content going. And I appreciate everybody out there. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button and all the things you need to do to get my content out there so that I can educate people on all of these things right now in terms of personal finance. As you guys know, I teach. I'm a teacher, and I teach a lot of my students this stuff. I teach in high school, and I teach them all about this stuff, and I love doing it. So here, let's get to it, because I don't want this video, just my verse video back. I don't want it to be very long, but the two things you need to do. Two things you need to do to really prepare yourself for what I would think is upcoming hardship financially. First thing you need to do is you got to have some emergency cash around. If you don't have $1,000, then you got to get at least $1,000 saved. Okay, $1,000 is the minimum that you need to have saved. It's the minimum. Okay, preferably 3 to 6 months of reserves. If it takes $2,000 to pay your bills a month, then 3 months obviously would be $6,000 in an account, not invested in anything, in an account, just cash right there. And somebody will say, well, inflation, we got inflation. Yeah. You need liquid cash that's ready to go when the car breaks down. You need that when the car breaks down. Unfortunately, if you lose your job, you need some cash that you can get to quickly and pay your bills. That's what you need. First thing you need to do is you need to have some cash on hand. Okay? If you don't have $1,000, work towards that $1,000, and then after that, get into get into working on that first month, $2,000, or how much it takes you to actually fund your life. Work on that first month, then that second month, then that third month. If you have a family, it's 6 months at least, more preferably more. 6 months of expenses. Most people don't have that, but 6 months, that would be the goal for a family. If you're single and it's just you and you're just responsible for yourself, then a little less, right? But certainly 3 months. But you gotta have something. The second thing you need to do is you need to pay off any kind of consumer debt, credit cards, any of that kind of stuff that you can pay off, pay it off. Credit cards in particular, um, any kind of any kind of loan. I'm talking about student loans because those are, who can just pay those off. But I'm talking about if you have any consumer debt, if you have a car note that you can kind of pay off and not have, right? But certainly any kind of credit card debt, you want to pay that off. Okay, you want to get out of that credit card debt. Quick story, I have a whole video. I got something for the credit card company. I got a video for them. Let me tell you. All right, let me tell you, I got something for the credit card companies because you know what? I can't believe it. So, quick story, and I'll do a whole video on this in the credit card. I wanted to get a new credit card just because I wanted to make sure I used the points to actually use to travel. I like to travel. I love to travel. Want to see the world. Especially I'm in my 50s, and God willing, I can use my 50s to travel the world, like all over it. All right. So I get this credit card, and they give me a $17,000 limit. I'm like, cool. So they said, if you use this amount of money in the beginning, then we'll give you all these points. And I'm like, cool, I need that. So my intention is, and this needs to be yours too, but I'm gonna get into it another time in another video and when I get into them credit cards. But my intention was, you know what? I used 3,000, I paid 3,000. So I'm like, cool. So I did. They said you got to use like $6,000 within the first 6 months. So like within the first month, I had already used like $3,000, but I was going to pay it off because I used that to, I just paid my groceries that I'm going to pay. I used a credit card and gas, and I did all, and it came, all my bills, $3,000. So I just going to pay it off, right? I was going to pay it anyways. So that's what I did. So I'm cool. I get the bill in the mail. First, they're like, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Knight, very much for joining us." Cool. And you know how much they told me I needed to pay them? $40. So I used 3,000. They said, you know what? Because they love me so much, they're like, you don't stress yourself. Lively up yourself, Mr. Knight. Don't stress. And they told me I only had to pay $40. Could have pulled it. So $40. I mean, that's nice, but when I get into these credit cards, I'm gonna tear them apart. I'm gonna tear them apart. The credit card companies are not doing that because they just love me so much. You know that, right? They don't love me. What they love is they love that I carry over $2,940 that I carry it over so they can charge me interest on that. Did you hear me? Interest on that. They don't love me. They have no love for me. All right? They want my money. So, but you know what your boy did? Quick, and I'm gonna get another video on this. I'm gonna really break it down. But what I did was I paid 3,000. The credit card company ain't getting one penny from me. You don't get one penny, but you know what I'm getting is I'm getting them points because I'm gonna get on that airplane, God willing, and I'm gonna go on that trip, and I'm gonna go on it using their money. That's what I'm doing. You see what I said? That's what I'm doing. But but when I get into the credit cards and then we talk about it, there's so much to talk about doing credit cards. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening. Those are the two things that you need to do. You need to get some cash. You need to have at least $1,000. After you get the $1,000, you need to build up to get in 3 to 6 months of reserves in your account, in an account that you have just there. Don't touch it. It's there for an emergency. That's all it's there for. All right. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to pay off that debt. Pay off any debt that you can pay off. Pay it off. All right. So that you can, because I believe, I really do, that we are about to go through some hard times financially. And as a country, as individuals, we're going to go into a recession. Companies are going to lay off. It's going to get hard, and a lot of people are going to suffer. And I'm trying to, through my channel, help as many people as I can. So please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button and do all that stuff. Please, I appreciate it. And I'm back now. Start putting the content out there consistently. get off of my behind and work hard and do what I got to do to get the content out there to teach the people financial literacy and really help people. And also, I'll be talking about I'm starting my financial coaching business where I'm starting to really deal with taking clients and really helping people out. All right, that's a big thing that I'm working on for this summer and trying to get a July 1st start date in terms of when I start taking clients. So appreciate it. See you guys soon. And at my next video, definitely subscribe and like the video. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye.